Welcome to lesson number 4 on masculine and feminine energies. Today we are going to go deeper on the feminine pole. Let's go. Let's start with the metaphysics first. And the feminine pole is first and foremost form, content. If the masculine is the witness, the emptiness, then its counterpart is the opposite, it's the content. So think of manifest form. And of course, it's also movement. Think of flowing seasons, cyclings, and expressions. And in energy terms, this translates into movement, into openness, into emoting, intuiting, creativity, chaos, magnetism, inward pulling. In nature, this can be expressed, can be seen in the ocean, vast, deep, ever-changing, fluid, liquid, emotional. The moon cycling, reflecting the light of the masculine, of the sun, shining the light on the darkness. You want to see the dark, the shadows, you have to go first through intuiting, through the intuition that gives the light to see in the dark. Now in human behavior, this is expressed in emotional range. Think of someone being emotional, being grateful towards something. Think of someone being intuitive, being open to others, being open to the environment, being tapped in with the environment. Think of someone being creative, someone gesturing, speaking to a camera. Think of receiving, watching a video, receiving energy. Now, in humans, because we are sentient beings, there are things that we are aware of and things that we are not. This means that our different types of energy vectors that we have in us that can influence our behavior can put us in or out of alignment with this feminine energy, this feminine pole, and therefore can become overexpressed or underexpressed. Now think of a river. The riverbank is the masculine container and the water is the feminine energy. Now if the water is overexpressed, it goes outside of the masculine container, it becomes a flood. So it becomes chaotic, it becomes destructive. That is someone being overly emotional, guy or girl. Someone being manipulative. Someone using seduction as power, using seduction to extract energy. Now, on the other hand, this energy can also be underexpressed. That is the water, that is a drought in the river, right? Very little water, so there's no life, it's stagnant. That is someone being shy or numb, not being creative, full of self-doubt. And that self-doubt doesn't enable you to create, which is a prime quality of the feminine pole. And self-doubt doesn't allow you to be seen, and the feminine pole wants to be seen. Again, remember, its counterpart, the masculine, is the witness, is the awareness. Awareness and content, form, wants to get together in order to have experience. So the feminine wants to be seen. Think of a theater play. The stage and the lights and all that, that's the masculine container. But the audience comes to see the play. The play, the actors, the movement, the emotions, the story being told, that's the feminine. The audience comes to see her. Her meaning the feminine energy. Not the stage. The stage is what allows the play to be there in the first place, but the audience comes to see the play, and the play wants to be seen. And of course, I almost forgot a prime quality or characteristic of the feminine pole in physical form is beauty. Beauty is inspirational. Think of a person or a nature. It inspires, and it's also kind of a form of soft power. It has the power to change without force. All right, so that's the lesson on the feminine. So now I will leave you with a simple exercise. And the exercise is for 5 minutes, try to create or express yourself in a way that you are not used to. That could be, for example, dancing. Not if you are a dancer, but if you are not a dancer, then you are not used to. And that's crucial because you don't have control over it. If you don't have control over it, you are more likely to be exposed to something new. Try to do that and see in what ways you are stiff or judging yourself and not allowing to flow, whatever it is. It could be dancing, it could be writing, but some kind of creative expression that you are not used to. Try to do it for 5 minutes as free flowing as you can. All right, so that's it. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you in the next one. Be well.